In this video, we will introduce restitution. Keep in mind that restitution is a remedy, that is, a way of compensating a plaintiff, but in some states, it's also a legal claim, a cause of action. That is, a plaintiff can sue a defendant for restitution. Restitution is available where the defendant has received some sort of benefit, and it would be unfair to allow the defendant to keep that benefit. It would be unfair to allow a defendant to keep what the plaintiff wants. Restitution is available where the parties don't already have a contract. For example, let's say Ali decides to give his house to David and then to Peter. Specifically, he tells David that he can have the house for the first 4 years, but then, after that, the house will forever be with Peter. David takes the house, but then he refuses to pay taxes or other bills that he owes as the owner of the home. Peter watches in dismay as these taxes and other bills start piling up, but David continues to refuse to pay, and now there's judgments and liens against Peter's future home. At this point, Peter really doesn't have a choice. He's got to start paying off all of these liens and judgments against the house. So Peter's paying all this money while David gets to enjoy the benefit of living in the home. This is unfair, but there really isn't any contract that requires David to reimburse Peter. Peter should be able to bring a lawsuit against David to demand that Peter receive restitution for all the money that he's paid to protect the home from these judgments and liens. And if the court agrees that it's not fair for David to continue to enjoy the benefit of all the expenses that Peter has paid, then the court will order restitution. David will have to reimburse Peter for all the expenses that he paid. To summarize, restitution is a remedy, but in some states it is also a cause of action. A plaintiff is entitled to restitution when it would be unfair to allow a defendant to keep a benefit. A plaintiff will usually rely on restitution where the parties do not have a contract.